Okay, what's up, everybody? We've done a recording on Space Harrier before, but I don't know if I did the one I'm going to do today. Um, Space Harrier is kind of one of my all-time favorite games, even though I'm terrible at it, and it's been around a long time. Um, Originally, it was released by Sega in 1985, and it looked like this. And you had, I don't know if my mouse cursor is going to actually show up on that thing. I didn't even think about that. But you have a flight joystick, and this machine would actually rock and tilt. And in Japan, they call it a taikon. It's a body. It's roughly translates to like body sensation. But essentially, it's one of those early arcade cabinets that gave you more of a realistic feel of being the Space Harrier. It's considered a railgun. Of course, he's hammering something. I apologize for that. It's considered a rail shooter, but compared to what we sort of know of rail shooters, where you're moving through you're moving through a scene like you would be in a roller coaster or something like that. This one is just a straight running path. So I guess it technically is a rail shooter, but it's different than I think what we would normally associate with stuff like Virtua Cop and Area 51 and whatnot. But zoom, as you can see, there's some knocking going on there, so I apologize for that. Also, my mics, for a reason, are not working on this desktop I'm using now, and I guess I'm not lagging too much, but the video capture card I'm using is going to start lagging, so I'm trying to be as quick as I can. But as I mentioned, I am quite the Space Harrier fan. Space Harrier has knockoff games like 3D World Runner. This is very similar to this, with some uniqueness to World Runner. I believe I do have a video up on this. The jumping aspect of it is pretty interesting. But the copy that I'm most familiar with is the Game Gear version. Actually, this is one of the few games as a kid that I was able to beat, and boy, was a two fists in the air, I'm the master commander moment. But the Space Harrier is basically a not toned down, but cut up and packaged, because the Game Gear was a portable system of this one, which is the Space Harrier on the Master System. I do not own a Master System. I own a Retron 5 that allows me to play this, but this is technically the first console version of it, I believe. Back then, consoles were basically designed to allow you to play arcade games at home. It wouldn't be until you had games like The Legend of Zelda, Metal Gear, and whatnot, where they were original games within itself. But a lot of games back then were just arcade versions of it. And so this is the first, I believe, and then this would be a miniaturized version of it. But I always prefer this one because it's the version I grew up with. And then we got Space Harrier II on the Sega Genesis, or the Sega Mega Drive for you folks in Europe. And it's pretty cool. I prefer the music of the original one, but still pretty cool. But what we're going to do is this. And again, I may have played this one before, so this might just be another repeat video. But this is part of the Sega Ages 2500. These are all games that were on the Sega systems that they put out for the PlayStation, because at this point Sega and the Dreamcast didn't work out all that great, and so then this is where Sega ventured into just creating software instead of making hardware and consoles and all that stuff. And so this is Space Harrier, but with the PlayStation 2 graphics. Although, as you can see, this is Japanese, so I got to use my Japanese console today. But we'll play a little bit of this. I was hoping to record myself as I'm playing, but because I have to use that mic, it's going to pick up a lot of sound, so I'm not going to bother having some weird echoing. So I'll play a little bit until I die. I got pretty far last time. There's some cool add-ons. There's like a super bomb thing you can pick up and stuff. But yeah, if you're a fan of Space Harrier but you've never seen this, now's your chance to see it. So here we go. They are kind of hard to get a hold of and they're kind of expensive. I have Virtual Cop, Panzer Dragoon, and then this one. There's another version that's really expensive, but it has like two Space Harriers and something else, but it's like 3 games. But this one is just the Space Harrier one. Here we go.
Harrier, release yourself. Option. Arcade. Welcome to the Fantasy Zone. Get ready. keep on the move.
you go. Um, didn't think I'd get to stage 8 considering I died twice or got hit twice in the very first level. Um, Got to get used to this controller. The L1 and R1 buttons are raised up, and so where my fingers were sitting, they were kind of like resting right there. And so I engaged my smart bomb twice too. It's like, oh boy. But yeah, a lot of fun. Um, Easy game to get a hold of, like playing wise, but hard game to master because you're constantly having to move around, constantly spamming the button. I mean, my forearm right now is feeling pretty good. I think there's a turbo button on this, but I've never quite figured out how it works. But turbo would be nice because you have unlimited ammo. But there you go. So that is the Sega Ages 2500 version of Space Harrier for the PlayStation, the Japanese PlayStation. And I hope you enjoyed that. And hopefully, we'll be able to do more of these in the near future. I kind of want to do Mr. Mosquito. So maybe that'll be the next one we do at some point. But until then, I'm Alex with Shonen Flow. And as always, keep it smooth and keep it flow. And we'll see you all soon. Until then, bye.